Most traders will never admit the real reason they lose money. They'll blame the market. They'll blame the brokers. They'll blame bad luck, bad news, bad timing. But deep down, in that quiet place they don't talk about on social media, they know the truth. The truth is, most traders don't blow up because their strategy is wrong. They blow up because they can't watch price moving without being in a trade. Let me show you what I mean. You're staring at the chart. Price has been moving all day without you. You saw the setup hours ago, but you hesitated. Now you're feeling bored. Your heart starts beating faster. Your mouse finger is twitching. You tell yourself, I can still get inside this trade. Just a small lot. I don't want to miss this. And just like that, you're in the trade. But here's what you don't realize in that moment. You're not trading your plan anymore. You're not trading your edge. You're trading relief. The relief of finally being in the trade. The relief of not being left behind. This right here, this moment, is where accounts blows up. Most traders never recover from this cycle. But you're about to understand exactly what's happening, why it's destroying your trading, and how to stop it for good. So listen carefully. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. In trading terms, it's that emotional pressure you feel when you see a price running and you're convinced, absolutely convinced, that you're about to miss the move of the day. The belief that says valid opportunities are few. That if you miss this one, you've missed everything. But here's the problem. FOMO is not a strategy. It's not an edge. FOMO is what happens when fear hijacks your brain and greed starts driving the car. And those two drivers, fear and greed, have never taken anyone to profitability. But I want you to notice something. Notice how FOMO always shows up after you made a good decision. You saw a valid setup. You had rules. You were supposed to wait for confirmation. But then you watched the price move without you, and suddenly that good decision, being patient, felt like the worst decision in the world. You abandon your rules. You jump in too early. Price pulls back and hits your stop loss, then right after you're out, it starts moving exactly where you predicted. That instant pain, it's dangerous because that pain can lead you into a lot of dark places in trading. Revenge trading, increasing your lot size to recover what you just lost. But here's the truth you need to hear. You're not trading anymore. You're chasing with zero plan, and the market loves traders like that. The ones who chase. The ones who break their own rules. Those are the people who don't last long in this game, because this game isn't just a game, it's a game of psychology. A game of discipline. Here's the truth that will save you in your trading career. There will always be another trade. The market doesn't close forever. The opportunities don't run out. But your account balance does when you let fear make the decisions. Let's walk through exactly what happens when FOMO takes over. The trigger. You see a setup on your chart. It's your pattern. You recognize it. But you're waiting for your entry signal, a pullback, a breakout confirmation, whatever your rules say. And while you're waiting, price starts moving. Fast. Without you. Your brain goes into alarm mode. You start calculating what you could have made if you had entered earlier. You feel it in your chest, that tightness, that urgency. You start telling yourself, it's not too late. It's still going. I can still get a piece of this. You throw your rules out the window. You don't check your position size. You don't confirm your stop loss. You don't ask yourself if this is still a valid setup according to your system. You just click buy or sell, and you hold your breath. One of two things happens. Either price reverses immediately and hits your stop loss, leaving you frustrated and down money on a trade you never should have taken. Or price keeps going for a bit, giving you a small profit, which actually reinforces the bad behavior, making you more likely to FOMO again next time. Here's what's really happening underneath the surface. You're not chasing profit. You're chasing relief. The relief of finally being in the trade. The relief of the waiting being over. And that's a dangerous thing to chase, because the market doesn't care about your need for relief. The market only cares about price. Now let me show you the difference between someone who's going to make it and someone who isn't. The unprofitable trader sees a move and thinks, I missed it. I need to get in. The profitable trader sees a move and thinks, I missed it. It's all good. There will always going to be an entry in the long run. That's it. That's the difference. Because profitable traders understand something that most beginners don't. Trading is a game of probabilities, not certainties. When you FOMO into a move that's already happened, you're no longer trading probability, you're trading hope. And hope is not a trading plan. Listen carefully. The fastest way to blow up your account is to try to win faster. Think about that. The desire to speed up your results, to catch every move, to not miss a single opportunity, is exactly what destroys your account. Trading is not about catching every wave. It's about catching your waves, the ones that fit your system, your rules, your edge. The most dangerous part of FOMO is how subtle it is. It doesn't announce itself like anger or panic. It whispers, just one trade, just a small one. You deserve to be in this move. And before you know it, you're breaking every rule you set for yourself. If you want to stop FOMO from destroying your trading, you need to recognize it before it takes over. Here are the warning signs. Sign number 1, you feel urgency. When you catch yourself thinking, I need to get in now before it's too late, that's FOMO talking. Valid setups don't scream at you to enter. Valid setups wait for you. Sign number 2, you're checking your phone constantly. Every notification makes you jump. Every price tick feels important. That's not focus, that's anxiety. Sign number 3, you're comparing yourself to others. Maybe you saw someone post a winning trade on social media. Maybe your trading partner told you about a move he caught and you didn't. The moment you start measuring yourself against other people's trades, you're setting yourself up for a FOMO entry. Sign number 4, your position size doesn't match your risk rules. You find yourself thinking, I'll just go a little bigger on this one. I've got a good feeling. That's not a feeling. That's FOMO dressed up as confidence. Here's what you do when you notice these signs. Stop. Breathe. Ask yourself one question. If I had never seen this chart before, would I take this trade right now? If the answer is no, or if you have to hesitate, step away. Close the chart. Go for a walk. Do literally anything else. The trade will still be there tomorrow. Your account might not be. Let's get practical here. How do you actually stop FOMO from controlling you? First, build a system and trust it. Your system is your defense against emotion. When you have a clear, written set of rules, entry conditions, stop-loss levels, position sizing, daily loss limits, FOMO has nothing to grab onto. You can look at a moving price and say, that's not my setup. I'll wait. Not because you're stronger than emotion, but because you've already decided what you will and won't do. The decision was made yesterday. Today you just execute. Second, accept that you will miss trades. This is non-negotiable. Every trader misses trades. Every trader has days when nothing works. The question is not whether you will miss opportunities. You will. The question is what you do when that happens. Do you chase? Or do you wait? Third, keep a trading journal. But not just any journal. A journal that tracks your emotions as much as your entries. After every trade, write down what you were feeling when you entered. Were you calm? Were you anxious? Were you chasing? Over time, you'll see the patterns. You'll see exactly when FOMO tends to show up. And once you see the pattern, you can break it. Fourth, shift your identity. Here's something most traders never realize. You're not just learning strategies. You're becoming a different person. The person who FOMOs into every move is not the same person who sits patiently waiting for their setup. You have to become the second person. You do that through repetition, through small wins, through proving to yourself over and over that waiting works. Fifth, remember what trading really is. Trading is not a test of your ability to catch every move. It is a test of your ability to follow a process when it's hard. It is a mirror that reflects who you really are, not who you want to be, but who you actually are when pressure hits. FOMO is not a personality flaw. It's a survival mechanism, your brain trying to protect you from missing out. But in trading, that survival mechanism is exactly what gets you killed. Here's what I want you to take away from this video. The market will always give you another opportunity, another setup, another day. What the market will not give you is a second chance with the same money after you blow your account chasing a move you should have skipped. The next time you feel that urgency, that tightness in your chest, that voice telling you to get in right now, recognize it. Name it. Say out loud, this is FOMO. This is not my setup. I will wait. And then close the chart and walk away. Because the traders who make it, the ones who survive long enough to become profitable, aren't the ones who caught every move. They're the ones who knew which moves to skip. So I'll ask you, what's the worst FOMO trade you've ever taken? Drop it in the comments. Not to embarrass yourself, but so that someone else watching can learn from your mistake. And while you're there, hit like and subscribe if you want more content on trading psychology that actually helps you grow. Until next time, stop chasing. Start waiting.